The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air once more on second down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. He'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 34.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. He will find Thomas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Once again, it's Cook. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. That's Palmer, the man in motion. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. Allen on 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. In motion, Shakir. Allen going to throw again. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. One more time going up top with Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. To throw again, it's Allen. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing again, it's Allen. That one taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll look to throw. This one hauled in by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Once again, it's ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Cook. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Still a little time. The final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Josh Downs leading the way with...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Allen going to throw again. That's taken in by Shakir. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Marked down at the 6. 4
yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Etienne now on first and 10. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Bills offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They send him right out of the slot. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Allen, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's a third down and 4. Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Allen to throw. This one complete to Palmer. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Cook. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now a timeout called by the defense. From the gun, it's Allen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Man in motion, heading left. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
There's that man again. Another catch. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for Bills. First down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
39-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. He'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now, 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. A run out of the gun with Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Man is is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. So it's a win here for the Bills. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.